Eagles were on the island of Oahu in the capital city of Honolulu, Hawaii. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Dragons of Honolulu. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25.
Got numbers.
Right out of the gates, here's Smith. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Smith. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Geno down to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. First carry here for Ken Walker. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. To throw is Smith. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Geno Smith. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Seahawks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
The losing streak had taken on a life of its own, and I think it infiltrates a team when you're on that much of a slide. But this group has managed to focus, come out early, and put a touchdown on the board. They look like they mean business in this one.
They do now. The key holding on to that attitude, because, man, that streak has been a struggle for them. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 7. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Now a 3rd and 6. Now Jackson going to shift him around. Jackson to throw on 3rd down. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
It was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. They work now on 2nd and 9. And, Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Trenton Simpson, he just flew in there to drop it.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. And they'll accept that penalty. That'll be Frank, a silly penalty there, trying to block the field goal, and that leads to a fresh set of downs. Now Gino.
What the
fuck? Intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it.
What is he doing?
Last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding what receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. On 2nd down, here's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. You talk about this Seahawk defense. Well, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
From the gun, Jackson eluding the pressure. And he can't find anywhere to go with it.
Let's go.
He goes down. Darrell Taylor. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Oh, looking for Andrews downfield.
Oh, what the?
Touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Jackson out to his left. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Here's Jackson to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Got his tight end. That's complete.
Oh, my God.
It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. He had 3 catches last week. That one his 3rd on this drive alone. Now it's Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
Jackson's going to try the sneak, and he is into the end zone for the touchdown. Lamar Jackson scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Dragons are back within a couple of the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and this is now a 1-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Dwayne Eskridge elects to bring it out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because he
tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. Well, they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. They go play action now. Jackson escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Second and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Flush to his right. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Now they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Flushed out right.
Oh my God. Why are they doing?
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of relief there because oftentimes when he gets outside the pocket, big plays result downfield.
Tucker's kick is good. For almost 8 years, 64 stood as the NFL record for the longest field goal. That has since been eclipsed. It's now 66, but still 64-yarder. Pretty impressive, CD.
Absolutely agree with that, because if you drill a 60-yarder in an NFL game, you've got a lot to be proud of, record or no record. And only a handful of guys can even attempt it. Excellent job there, putting that one through the pipes.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Thrown out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
But certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. In motion right, that's Metcalf. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Gino. Into space at the 45. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his...
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Rocky Sin. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. On the return, it's Eskridge, and he'll bring it out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need... But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be
Don't worry about it. I got you.
Into 6 points.
I'm going to score right now.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
It's part of the process.
Here's Moore. He will return it. And not a good return here at all.
That was stupid.
Forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Man, I gave you that game, bro. I'm not playing well. It's not you beating me. I'm beating myself.
Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether
oh my God,
to come all the way back in this game or not.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want.
Walker hitting the ball is out, and this will be scooped up by the defense. And they'll be inside the red zone with the ball at the 16-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dragons continue to pull away here in this first half.
Anyways, I don't care. I'm thinking.
Well, Charles, after the first quarter, it was just complete disaster for them. Everything has flipped. I mean, it's 180 degrees in the other direction now here in quarter 2.
Championship effort right there. How about them marching almost the length of the field, coming through on their final opportunity to get the win? This is one that this team will remember forever, as well as their fans.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
I'm going to go ahead and date myself.
Oh my God, that was a touchdown.
They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Off of play action, here's Smith. They'll roll him out right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
He lets it fly for Lockett.
I'm going for it, bro.
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Trying to get something positive to happen.
I'm down 21 plus.
They sure need it. They went for the big one, but
I'm down 21 plus, boy. I'm down 21 plus, boy.
Smith will stay out there. The offense is going to go here on fourth down. They snap it to Smith.
Oh my.
Incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there.
What the fuck, man?
Will go over on downs on the short side of
He
the
was
field.
wide open. Throw a pick.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
I don't care, bro. You're not good.
With his second touchdown here in this first half.
This game Madden is selling out, bro.
Extend their lead in the final
Gotta change
minute of the
quarterbacks.
half.
I'm not playing the rest of this
Tucker able
year.
to connect on the extra point, and a route is on here in this first half.
Thank for Caleb.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From the end zone, here comes Eskridge. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now.
Oh, somebody catches the ball.
On the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum.
I'm still gonna win.
Into the second half.
Round 30. Hold
When
my
you struggle
beer.
on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. He completes this to Walker. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Throwing again is Smith. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
Myers' kick is good, and they'll make a small dent in that big deficit as it's down to 27. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The question to be asked, where does this game go from here as we are back at it now on EA Sports? This will be returned from deep in the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown. And you've used the phrase with me before, pressing the kicking game. What exactly does that mean? Because they did it there.
It means focusing on it, all aspects of it, because it's the third part of the game. Offense,
I gave you that
special
game, man.
teams. If you press the kicking game, create an advantage, make a big play, it often leads to victory.
So let's try this again after the
kick
return TD.
I should have,
Yet another kickoff. On the return, it's Eskridge, and he'll bring
quarterback.
it out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now Gino on first down.
Oh my God.
Here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Eluding the pressure. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. That's some room to maneuver. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. Here's Moore. He will return it. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. And he lost the football. And the defense not able to get it.
You see what's going on?
What's that moment like when you realize
this is nonsense, though.
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football.
This is madness.
Something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Smith. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, Smith. Short throw to Disley. So 5 yards here.
I don't even know why I'm streaming that shit, bro.
And it'll be 2nd down. And
This
play
game,
is
man.
stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard, trying to do too much. Because if you do that, you're all but guaranteed to start making mistakes. Just focus on one play at a time and make each one successful.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Now the offense moving quickly to the line. Here's Smith now on second down.
Oh, my.
Incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Eskridge, the man in motion. Here we go on fourth. Smith. And incomplete on the deep.
Yo, I'm giving you the game, bro.
Rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal.
It's my fault, man.
They're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
It's a loss of 4. Now third down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain first down. Forced out to his left.
Oh,
Pass taken in by his
what the
fuck? He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. That's on the guard, Kevin Zeitler, first-round pick back in 2012. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Throwing is Jackson. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted.
oh, crib it.
And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 41. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. After the interception, here's Smith. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out.
Was that?
On this third quarter of play.
Nah, thanks. I'm shelving him.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Geno.
Send me Lamar. Send Lamar.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
What the fuck? Yo, I'm gonna concede, bro. GG's, bro.
The huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch.
Man, that first game,
turns to gold.
I'm so lucky that
right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of
I was beating you that first game.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this.
I was whipping you ass.
111 yards rushing for him as he starts.
Fuck it, I'm tanking for Kevin.
1,000-yard campaign.
I can't play with Geno, bro.
Now they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
I tried Geno.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
I can't play with Geno Smith.
For about 4, 2nd down coming up. Now a 2nd and 6. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Here's Jackson. Rolling to his right. Touchdown.
Oh, man. GG's, bro. I'm giving you that game.